Welcome to a special edition of Fashion Label Brasil podcast. I'm Ale Farah, your host, and in this 10th episode, we shine a spotlight on outstanding Brazilian brands preparing to showcase their collections at Cabana Show Miami, one of the world's most prestigious resortwear trade fairs. Representing the creative diversity of Brazil, this episode features two brands from São Paulo, one from Rio and one from Minas Gerais, offering a vibrant mix of accessories, resortwear, knitwear, and swimwear. Each label carries a unique voice and presents a fresh vision of summer 2026, blending innovation, sustainability, and a deep cultural roots to create fashion that goes far beyond trends. Yukio is a brand from São Paulo. It's sophisticated resortwear with sensual tailoring and modern elegance, a tribute to Brazilian femininity and confidence. La Sirène, also from São Paulo, it's a swimwear and resortwear that celebrates the female form with bold silhouettes and emotive storytelling. YY from Rio, playful, tropical accessories, handcrafted 100% in Brazil. The new collection explores vibrant contrasts and textures inspired by Rio Eternal Summer. Cecilia Prado from Minas Gerais is a hand-tech knitwear that merges advanced technology with artisanal techniques, colorful, elevated, unmistakably Brazilian. In this episode, you discover why Brazilian fashion is not just ready to the global stage, it's already there, radiating creativity, culture, and sunshine. Let's begin with Jhonas Banow, CEO of Yukio, a young but already highly successful brand. Yukio creates sophisticated resortwear designed to empower women, blending bold silhouettes with a deep sense of confidence and contemporary elegance. Hi Jhonas, tell me everything about Yukio.
Hi, Alexandra. I'm very excited to be here. So back in 2019, Fabio has this wild, creative imagination, a way of seeing the world that is dreamlike, a little surreal. So he saw resortwear as the perfect canvas to bring that to life. And then when he mixed with his own background, we have this ultra sophisticated eye for design that he has, with which is a very rare combo to combine these two things. The response from the international market was incredible. His very first collection caught the eye of the top buyers. We are very proud to say that we landed at Bird of Goodman right off the gate. So it was very exciting. He even received an award in New York that year. It felt like the universe was saying, that's the track, keep going. All of our prints are hand-drawn by Fabio himself. They're designed to trace and flatter the female body. The silhouettes range from super flowy and relaxed to sexy and dramatic. It's the kind of thing that turns head instantly, But more than that, it feels truly original. It comes from a real creative place.
So tell me, what distinguishes Yukio in the resort wear market?
Of course, the fabric matters. So no matter how beautiful print is, if the material isn't right, it doesn't work. So that's why we only use high-end fabrics like silk, crepe de chine, linen, and of course the best lycra for our swim and beach wear. The collection we're showing at Cabana this season is called Dominus Maris. It tells the story of this aristocratic family who built their fortune through fishing, but then let greed take over and it ends up destroying them. So it's all imagined by Fabio from start to finish. So when we say that Yukio is an author-driven brand, we really mean it. Everything is original, everything is intentional. And the result is something that feels fresh and truly different.
let's discuss the Yukio women. It's everything about empowerment, right?
Yes, definitely empowerment. Fabio, he always says that he doesn't design for any specific type of woman. He designs for a state of mind. So those days when you wake up feeling like nothing can stop you, like you're confident, powerful, totally in your zone. That's the Yukio mindset. It's that goddess energy. It's for women who definitely aren't afraid to stand out, who don't want to wear what everyone else is wearing. I actually experienced this because my best friend, she always wears Yukio all the time, and every single time she does, someone compliments her, like every single time, whether we're in Brazil, Europe, or US, like people we don't know, they stop her and say, "Oh, where did you get that?" So if you want to wear something that really gets you noticed in the best way, Yukio is it, And what's even cooler is that when women wear our pieces, they actually feel like that Yukio woman Fabio imagined. They feel bold, confident, magnetic. So Fabio has this amazing gift of translating emotion into design. The clothes, they just don't look good. They make you feel something, and that's amazing. That's magic.
How you plan to attend like a growing number of markets abroad?
Yeah, right now we feel like we are in a very strong place. The brand is fully rooted in the resort world, but we're expanding it to city-ready pieces and even occasion wear because women actually use that everywhere. For this collection, the piece that I think that is the main piece of the collection is the silk set. It is a silk shirt and silk pants, and it's so beautiful. They have like the octopus print with ropes. It's something that when you wear, you actually feel out of this world, and you feel confident. Yeah, and like for the international market, we're very excited. We feel definitely ready right now to expand. We have this very strong mix too. We feel like we have the power to control the quality and everything. So this will be a very good launch for us.
So what's the size of Yukio today?
So right now we have 55 points of sale in Brazil. We're also present in 12 different countries.
Now, let's hear from Laura Coleto, who leads La Sirène alongside her mother. Founded in 2018, the brand has quickly become a global symbol of feminine elegance and sophistication. Hi, Laura. It's a pleasure to have you at Fashion Label Brazil podcast. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. It's just an honor to be here.
So, Laura, talk to me about La Sirène.
So, Ale, La Sirène was born in Brazil, actually, in 2018, already with this international vision. From the very first year, the goal was always to export our pieces, which translate a lot of the elegance and unique fit of Brazilian resort wear to the whole world. Created, of course, by our incredible CEO, Michele Coleto, which is not here talking with us, but I'm representing her. The brand quickly found its place on the global market as we are in 34 countries, but remaining proudly 100% made in Brazil.
Great. How would you define the identity of La Sirène?
So, La Sirène's DNA lies mostly on our effortless sophistication pieces. So our pieces are designed for the confident and mature woman who values comfort, movement, and sensuality through the whole day, through the whole experiences of she has, like from travels to her home, her own country, especially expressed through our signature dresses made from fluid fabrics.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Let's talk about the production and sustainability.
Perfect.
What do you have to tell me?
Sustainability has been, for a time now, one of our core pillars. We oversee the entire process from the start to ensure responsible and conscious production. A growing part of our collection already is made from CO2 control fabrics, which is really nice. But above all, what I think is our strongest commitment to sustainability lies in the ethical way we produce every piece, respecting people, time, and the environment. We definitely want to grow more in more countries and in more places, maybe in the same country, depending on the country. We are fully prepared to scale. In addition to our trusted productions partners across the whole Brazil, we operate our own in-house manufacturing facility, which gives us flexibility and control to meet growing international demand, which we do already. Of course, we have to grow more and more. Depends on our lines and our clients, but our logistics structure is well established, enabling us to ship efficiently from Brazil to clients worldwide.
So you do everything inside?
Yes, mostly everything inside today. Yes, we have a lot of people here to make it through the beginning to the end of the piece. We currently have over 25 people involved in the process, along with some external partners. Just like 1 or 2 external partners today, but mostly in our house.
So before we finish, what can we expect from La Sirène new collection that you're going to present at Cabana? And I want you to talk about the collection, and if you have to choose one piece that you think like is going to define the collection, which one and why?
Okay. So our summer 26 collection is vibrant and full of life and colors, with these bold colors and the flowing silhouettes, mostly from our dresses, as I told you. These signature dresses lead the way in all of the collections. They are crafted in our signature, So they embody the essence of La Sirène woman, which is confident, graceful, and free-spirited. In this collection, what I most loved is the touring dress, which is one of our most bestseller. And it's a little bit different now in other colors. And our handmade bikinis. So our delicately hand embroidered bikini adorned with beautiful stones.
Wow.
There are a lot of...
Almost a haute couture bikini.
It's the first time we do this, so I'm really excited to see what our clients will think about it.
Now, let's talk with Neves from YY, the Rio-based accessories brand that's been winning hearts all over the world. Leo, welcome to Fashion Label Brazil. We want to know everything about YY.
YY started quite organically in Rio in 2015. A strong desire to create objects that felt like the city, that brought together craftsmanship, lightness, and a certain tropical sophistication. The first bag that I created wasn't even planned as a product. It was a personal experiment that ended up going viral. From there, it became clear there was space for a brand that celebrates Brazil, but thought materials, textures, and gestures. Since then, we've grown steadily, always keeping the essence. All pieces are handmade in Brazil, always involving local artisans, and always rooted in the tension between tradition and innovation.
So how do you describe the DNA of YY?
We like to explore contrast between raw and polished, between the ancestral and the modern. Contemporary Brazil, for us, is about celebration, local identity, while being in conversation with the world. So our pieces might use fibers, natural fibers, weaving technique, but the shapes feel graphic. The finish are clean. They are meant to belong both on the beach and in a gallery. At the core, YY is about joy, curiosity, and cultural richness.
How do you work with sustainability inside your process at YY? How do you scale handmade luxury without compromising the soul of the product?
I think that's our biggest challenge and also our biggest commitment. We don't overproduce. We grow in a way that respects our rhythm, the artisan's rhythm, and the time each piece takes to exist. Luxury, for us, it's about intentions and care. So whether we are in New York, Tokyo, or Paris, the product has to carry the same energy it had when it left the hand of the person who made it in Brazil. So it's not fast, but it's real. And that's what people connect with.
Tell me a little bit about summer collection.
Okay, so this season we are leaning into the surreal and the symbolic. There's a lot of play with form. Bags that looks like fruits, like creatures, and the small sculptures. I think if I had to pick up one, I'd say the caranguejo bag, the crab bag. It's bold, it's fun, and unexpected. And it's still fully handmade with natural fiber. I think it's exactly what we love to do. Tell a story that starts a conversation and make people smile.
Leo, thank you so much for your interview. I wish the best for YY and have fun and make good business at Cabana.
Thank you so much. We are so ready to do Cabana. It's going to be our first time in Miami fair. And thank you for having me.
From beats of Rio to the mountains of Minas Gerais, let's talk to Cecilia Prado. Her brand has been crafting elevated knitwear for over 40 years and exporting to the world for more than 2 decades. Hi Cecilia, please share with us the story behind Cecilia Prado brand.
Yeah, the brand was founded in 1984 by my parents as a result of an investment from the sale of a coffee harvest from my grandfather's farm. My father, so he decided to bet on my mother's Yara talent, and she's the founder of the brand. In the early years until at the beginning of the 90s, sales were more like local and the growth was more organic, which customers used to buy directly from the factory. And in the early 2000s, we had the opportunity to participate in a trade show in Paris, which boosted the brand's popularity in the Middle East, Europe, United States market. And so today we just turned 42 years. It's a family business. We produce mainly knitwear, and then we mix knitwear with printed fabric. All the styles of Cecilia Prado has a lot of identity, has a unique prints, jacquards, mix of colors. And then we explore a lot of our archives. So we recreate based on this richness that we have along of these 42 years. And so in the brand, we sell the brand in Brazil as well at the multi-brand shops here in the country. We are in almost 60 stores in Brazil, and we are all over the world. Today, one of the reasons the brand has a growth in a such solid and consistent way, which I believe is one of our strongest sides, is that we always remained true to its mission, which is, I'm going to share with you, I love the mission of Cecilia Prado, is that our grace is to make the world more beautiful, charming, and loving.
And you do.
Thank you.
So you export for more than 20 years now.
Yes, the first time we presented Cecilia Prado in Paris was 2001. Yeah, so we export for the over 24 years.
So how do you feel the profile of the international market? It changed from over the years?
I feel that nowadays the customers, they care a lot about the production process. And as we have our own factory and we produce 100% of our styles and our pieces, so we take care of our own production and we assure how is it produced, how is it manufactured. And this is a very good point. That's very good for us. It's our strength. We take care a lot, but we pay a lot of attention on the leftovers. And then we reuse almost all of the leftovers my company produces. And this is an amazing side of Cecilia Prado brand. So we are always taking care of the process.
Modern. So which international markets have responded best to your work?
We are doing pretty well in Portugal. We have a showroom there and we are in this market for more than 10 years, but we can feel like a very good connection, like a personal connection with the stores and also with the final customers.
Cecilia, what the buyers, the clients, what they praise about your company, what they expected and what they say.
We are passionate about textile innovation, about the knitwear innovation, which is our main product. So we mix the technology machines, the high-tech machines, with the beauty of the hand work. So this is like very us, and we love mixing these both sides, which gives like a very unique style in our pieces. I believe this brings passion from the customers to the brand. I really like a word that is like the human touch.
So now let's talk about the collection you're going to present at Cabana.
We see a blend of vibrant and soft colors, and we love this idea of mixing colors. This is really us. I would highlight like the sunset coral and the transcendent pink that are very popular now.
If you have to choose one piece of the summer collection, what is the piece that defines the spirit of Cecilia Prado?
I believe it's a long dress. It's very feminine and it's like printed with a kind of a lace, like a lingerie lace. And the color is matcha green, which is very popular right now also. And it has a V-neck and the trimmings are all made with like a lace knitwear.
So I wish you a good Cabana show.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ale. It was such a pleasure sharing a little bit of my story and the story of my brand, my company, and my family's legacy with you.
As we wrap up today's episode, we would love to hear from you. Don't forget to share, like, and leave your suggestions. Your feedback helps us bring you even more incredible stories from the world of Brazilian fashion. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ale Farah, and I'll be signing off for now. But let's keep the conversation going on Instagram and LinkedIn. And if you would like to join our newsletter, feel free to drop your email below. Until next time on Fashion Label Brazil podcast. Ciao!